What is going on, guys? Today, I just want to be kind of talking about, right, the one stock that I think is gonna make you a millionaire, right? And I really mean this, right? And it's actually one of my favorite investors. And yeah, so anyways, this stock, right, it's basically BOK.A, which basically is Berkshire Hathaway's Class A stock and not the Class B stock. The Class B stock is currently sitting at around $369, while the Class A stock is right now sitting at $510,000. Yep, it's already broken $500,000. Here's the thing. Since just this year alone, it has gone up $200,000. So in the past 3 months, while the market was basically taking a nosedive, right? The stock went from around 300,000 to basically over $500,000, right? It literally broke $500,000 yesterday, and it went up another $6,000 today, which is absolutely insane, right? Well, at that point, it's basically 1%. So here's the thing. I think Berkshire Hathaway A, or BOK.A, is actually going to reach $1 million. Now, why do I think this, right? It's basically just on Warren Buffett's investment stock. Now, here's the other thing, and this is kind of a tricky thing, which I'm not a fan about on BOK.A. So BOK.B is always going to do stock splits, right? They've done stock splits in the past to make it attractive for the younger investors or the newer investors that at least want to have a fundamental basis in the stock market. However, Warren Buffett himself said that he is never going to do a stock split on BOKA because the high price attracts those super long-term investors, as well as the investors that have the cash to understand what long-term investing is and that can afford to lose that money in a sense if something happens, right? Because it's basically gone down. I've seen it go down basically about $70,000, $80,000. Now, a normal person, right, including myself, I'd be like, holy well, I just lost $70,000. Well, that's a fun thing to lose on one stock. So, yeah, that's kind of the main thing that comes down to BOKA. Now, on most stocks, right, for Facebook, Tesla, all those stocks, on Webull, and a bunch of other exchanges, you can actually buy fractional shares, which is super nice, right? Because if you have some leftover change, but you want to get into it, or like, for example, with Amazon and Google, I mean, that's a $3,000 company, right? Some people don't have that to put into a stock, so instead, they want to put $300 into it, so they only buy 0.1 of Amazon. Well, here's the thing with BOK.A. You can't buy fractional shares, and you can also neither buy fractional shares of BOK.B. And he has done this specifically, which is very interesting. So that just kind of means if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. You're out of luck. But here's the thing, and this is actually one of my goals that I'm kind of right now reaching towards, is actually to own one whole share of BOK.A. And I was actually going to split it up and do it by 0.10 increments, right, every couple of months. I guess I'm not going to be able to do that now, though. So I'm actually right now rethinking basically, okay, how can I actually afford BOK.A, right? Because, again, let's be honest, $500,000 is a huge chunk of money. However, I am 99% sure that this stock will reach $1 million within the next couple of years. And so that's why I don't want to miss out on the opportunity. Because I think if within the next 5 to 6 years, probably even less, I'm not going to lie, within the next 3 to 4 years, to basically make $500,000, let's say even if I get it at $600,000, and then 3 years later it goes up to $1 million, right? I will have just made $400,000 within 3 years, and then I can sell that $1 million share, and at that point, right, I can literally just live off that 10% annual interest, or I can literally just keep it in there as well. But I realistically think that BOK.A will be going to $1 million. So that is actually my big goal for 2022, is to own one whole share of BOK.A. So actually what I am going to do, and this is kind of the strategy that I have come up with, it's basically that every single time I have $10,000 that I'm going to be investing, I will literally be putting this straight into BOK.A. So this way, about every month, or basically every quarter, I want to put $50,000 into BOK.A, or as much as I possibly can, so hopefully above 50 as well. So this way, at least then by the end of this year, right, we have 3 quarters left, right? That's around $150,000 that I can then basically put into it, and maybe A will have a slight downtrend. That means B will too. But that means I can then start funneling money into that. So again, my main thing is kind of within the next year to year and a half is to own a whole share of BOK.A, because I really do believe it will reach $1 million. And I think that's pretty cool to say that I have a stock worth $1 million. And that, I could literally theoretically, I just can't wait for the portfolio changes, to be honest with you. Seeing that go up 1%, and I'm just like, I just made $10,000 today. Average day in the stock market. I just made $10,000, and it's not a big deal. What'd you do today? You went to work. I remember those days. I remember when I used to do that before BOK.A. I remember those days. That was a long time ago. That was yesterday. So again, that's kind of just my goal. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video on the $1 million stock. If you guys want more hints and tips and tricks, don't forget to like and subscribe. And there's a free Discord where I just give out random information like this stuff. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow with another video. Peace out, guys.